Turan Han here, and welcome to episode 4. Last time in episode 3 of this Pillars of Eternity Let's Play on hard difficulty as my range Cipher, um, we um, recruited
Hey,
Adair right here, and we had a pretty rad introduction to the world of souls and animancy, and that we are a watcher. This here is actually a ruin of a Eothan temple that was probably the local Derwoodans uh, have dismantled because they fought a war against Raychairs, a nearby kingdom that was taken over by Saint Waidwen, who claimed that he was an embodiment of Eothas. Anyways, we're now gonna leave Gilded Vale, even though there's stuff here to do, and I could have bought something, but I just want to get my other companions as fast as possible, so then I don't waste XP too much. So without further ado, let's move out. So we're in Guild Vale. We'll have to come back here and to Valewood just to explore everything. But right now we're going to Magran's Fork, where we're gonna pick up our third, third companion, the priest Durance, and then Kadnua, our fourth companion. So we'll be a party of 5, including myself. Will be the chanter, the Auma chanter Kana Rua. So let's go. The athletic skill is used to perform actions like climbing, swimming, and jumping. And scripted interactions. Class like fighters and barbarians starters. Right. Ooh, look, it's
I
pretty.
shall.
A black hound, alright. Yeah, I'm using like a V formation. I like that you can customize informations. Oh man, this looks so good. Look, you can even see. What are these things called? Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. I could just. Oh, who's over there? Oh, that's why I'm seeing things. That's a spirit or a soul. Okay, I think that's him. That's definitely Durance. Look, he looks like a hobo. West to Gilded, south to Unslog's Compass, east to Black Meadow. Oh, one of the villagers said Black Meadow is not guarded, so probably gonna be some trouble there.
Saw you in the flames.
You 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 what? You know what? I don't like that they're like the leader. Um, but at the same time, that makes sense in terms of fighting. Uh, okay, Durance. Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars. Oh, he survived the pox, and a scraggly beard. He's sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows. But that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. And then out of nowhere, there's a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Whoa! He just burned the statue. The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire. Ooh, epic!
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
He doesn't care about my companions. How? He said something strange. He said something. He saw me in the flames? Maybe he's. But wait, how does Magran, one god, know what I'm up to as a watcher? Interesting. His face tenses with his iron bear trap smile, ready to spring. It's only I want to trade with you. Okay.
I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
A staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. Whoa. So he's ready to fight. Oh, if I was a follower of Magran, I could have said something like, calm down, I'm your... Huh. Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. Examine the statue, study the man, focus your gaze on the staff. I didn't catch your name, or why you want to speak with me. Leave. Um, I'm gonna examine the statue. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so that if you wonder if it is some trick of the mind, the ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the chin on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. Study the man. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Magran cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. Huh. Maybe he did do something like that. His description is sort of like Radagast from the new Hobbit movies, a little. Only like the fire version, not the critters version. Focus your gaze on the staff. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns, and there is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. Maybe he has an epic weapon. As you study it deeper, it shimmers slightly in your eyes like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever powers bled from the staff, it doesn't make it or the wielder any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorless smile. I didn't get your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter?
I like this guy. He doesn't care about names.
It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
Whoa, how did he know I'm a watcher? Like everybody else didn't know, Alice didn't know, Adair didn't know. This guy seems important to the storyline. I'm just telling just right off the bat. More important perhaps than Alaf and Adair. The man's staff blossoms with fire for a moment, then embers settle. I like your worldview.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
Whoa. How did you know I was a Watcher? Durance shakes his head, and his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place.
Oh.
We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
He grunts again, his eyes narrowing. So he saw my soul. Well, he's a priest after all. You saw my soul in the flames? And what is it you think you can offer me? I don't want your company. Okay. You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions.
I like the way he talks. Mantle of questions, burn away questions one by one. Everything is in terms of fire them. It would be cool to make a priest of Magran just so we can bur- have a buddy bromance. All right.
I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are.
Mewing.
There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire.
We didn't start the fire.
I won't take from your provisions. Don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable.
This guy's awesome. I'm liking him almost better than Allah's. And there so far is so. He's okay. He's solid. And there's like solid, like a solid tank should be. Um, he inhales again, giving you the impression of a blacksmith's bellows, and he smiles almost proudly, which is good.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
He stares at you for a moment, his brow creasing. What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand.
How does he know about spirit wind? He stares at your face, and then into your eyes, almost dilate first, and then more intently.
As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
He taps the pox scars on his face. Whoa. So. If you're still mistress, they're allowed to come. No, that's gonna be sort of mean. Company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
I'm a watcher. I have eyes.
I'm here. I shall.
Okay. We need to redo our formation. You, be in the middle? He couldn't be up front. I'm still sort of undecided. Would I want him at range or not? I think I want him at range. He is a... What's it? Oh, he is... I think this guy is going to be the weakest. Although I'm kind of weak too. He is a priest of Magran. The priests of Magran are good with guns. I was thinking to give him a gun, let him shoot away, and then do his priestly spells. That seems like a good. Let's see. Yes, that seems like a good. You know what? I like another thing better. I'll be in the middle because I am the leader. The glorious leader. Alright, there you go. That looks better. A statue of Magran, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scratched into the stone. At her feet, supplicants seeking her blessing. Alright, let's do some. Okay, she has holy radiance. He has priest spells. He's a meadow folk. He's also a meadow folk. Bears fortitude. That's completely not needed for for a priest, because priests can't. I don't think you can make a priest which is a tank. Like, it doesn't seem like that's gonna fly. He has mechanics of 3. I have mechanics of 5. Now he will. I'll go for lore. He doesn't need mechanics. Lore and athletics. I'll also have some athletics. Good. Does Eder have he went all athletics, that's good. Why does he still have survival? We could change that, but it's okay. Yeah. His stats don't make much sense. 19 to solve, 13 intellect. Yeah, is they've put these more as roleplay, but not what not what they actually give you. So I'm gonna make him a DPSer. Uh, so 18 might, 18 dexterity, 18 intellect, and the rest 8s. Um, yeah, because he's gonna be like just another caster. All right. So let's get get that. So find character Durance. Uh, oh, Durance is. Oh, that's quest added. Shout out Durance. Oops. GGP. Find character Durance. Yeah. Okay. GGP clone. Yeah, interesting. His name is different. Um. Well, okay. Let's change class. He's a priest. Yeah. Companion. GGP clone. Why is he GGP, not Durance? Weird. Um, priest. Alright. So now he's Oh, he looks awesome. Alright, I can't do anything here. Um, yeah, lore. Some athletics, that's good. Okay, brilliant radiance. Interdiction. I think that's good. Condemns the priest foes, dazing any enemies in the area of effect. Whoa, that's pretty good. Inspired flame. Whoa, that's actually good if I want to make him would have an arquebus and just shoot away. The faithful Magran gain an accuracy bonus with sword and arquebus and can cast a special version of Burst of Summer Flame. It's pretty cool. Aggrandizing radiance. Less healing from the priest hold anything, but the priest gains a bonus sword. Inspiring radiance. Inspired flame. The traditional looks good. I'm gonna do Arquebus because this he can only use once. Yeah, he's gonna be a gunner. Yeah, then this for sure for later. But I don't need it right now. But once per encounter, that's pretty strong. It's very days. I'm gonna go for Inspired Influence and then gives the second one. Alright. And now we're gonna save and Magnet's work. And change his stats now. And I need an Arquebus for him. And also a sword for melee, not his staff. Even though his staff is pretty cool, but whatevs. Okay, what's attribute score? Yeah, attribute score. Companion, GGP. How do I remember? Clone 3? Yeah, it's basically third in the party. Pum, might 18. Yeah. Might, Constitution. What's after Constitution? Dexterity. What's after Dexterity? Perception. And Intellect and Resolved. Intellect and Resolve it. Okay.
Hi.
So now he is more of an attacker with high might, dexterity, and intellect. Awesome. He has Inspired Flame. Alright, looks good. That's it there. That's Allah. That's me. Okay. Now let's see what he has. He has Robe. Recovery speed. You're not gonna look. Durance's staff. Whoa. Slow. He has a rod. I'd rather him have a sword and a sword. Durance's staff. At the same time, I want to keep their weapons, not lose them somehow. So now you'll use rod. You'll be just shooting. I'll give him examental clothes. Robe. Huh. Okay. Add item. Glass outfit. Examental. One. Yay. Okay. Okay. You will have same colors. Oh, black is actually it's pretty cool. Or maybe this black and that's green. No, other way around. This green, like darker green. I like that. I'm gonna change. That looks cool. I like it. Cool. This thing doesn't give anything. It's okay. I'll keep them. No, like that, like that. Okay. Think we're good. Robe, padded armor, lockpicks. Oh, okay. Skip all lockpicks here. Oh, don't I have a helmet? Yes, I do. I have a open helm and I have this helm. Let's see if they if any of these. And I have some stronger armor maybe. For Adair. DR of 7. What do I have? DR of 7. Okay. Yeah, like that. Okay. Let's put that back. Put that back there. That. Him with that. No, doesn't really quite fit. If anything, he had a hood. Okay. Well, for now, I'm just gonna put all that there. He'll be my bookkeeper. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I can do for now, until I get a gun for him and a sword. Yeah, looks good. All right. Save, save, and load back. So then it's basically resets the because I just changed stats. So then it will be recognizing it.
Hey.
And it looks
Course.
cool. I like his helmet. Alright. Where do I go? I need to get to Kaadnua, so I need to go east that way. Hopefully not fighting too many people.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Let's, I don't want to fight anybody. Ooh, cool. I want to get that, but without Settler's Arrow. We'll go there afterwards, okay. Okay, we got through. Oh, it's a black meadow, but we have to get to Kaadnua. Oh, I need to cross the whole thing. Careful. I need one more tank. I wanna get that, but we can get that on the way back. Whoa! Whoa! What is that? Forest troll. Alright.
What?
What can you do? You can do lesser burst of summer flame. Use it at one per rest. Oh, can he do that? Okay. Holy Radiance. Actually, do Holy Radiance. Fast. Range 15 meters. Okay. Continuously an explosive flash of flames so you can burn damage to anyone in the area of effect. Short cast time. Okay. Oh, yeah, how about do that?
Hey.
Okay, you try to knock him down.
How may I help?
Tinklefoot? No, not yet. Should I do anything like this? Do just an arcane assault.
Yes?
I have Crucible of Soul. The Watcher enables the vital essence of his or her enemies can endurance in the process. I can do just I have 20 focus, I can do 2 of them. Definitely save one for Soul Shock. And let's do an Ice Strike. I think let's burns him.
Hi?
What are you doing over there? Get up. Weird, okay. Soul Shock.
Hey.
Try to knock him down. Armor Faith. Divine Terror. Well, this is only once, so I'm not gonna use it up yet. Just attack with that.
Yes? Yes?
What?
Hey.
They're not attacking.
Yes?
Whoa, that the range on that ability is pretty terrible.
Hey.
I'm here.
Durance just fleeing that thing so fast. Oh, I can do another soul shot. Okay. Alright. Durance killed the forest troll. I'm getting a lot of text for some reason. Okay. Adair hits for 7 damage. I did for 32 damage. I critted. Then Alas hits for 22 damage. I hit it for another 29 damage. Okay.
Yes?
We didn't
I shall.
take much damage, and look, this.
Hey.
He
All right,
tanked
then.
well. He did his
Yes,
job
indeed.
stalwartly. Just the range on that blasting is very, on that mage ability is very underwhelming. So I'm not gonna use that. Wait, what is
Aye?
the range on this thing? 5 meters? That's wrong. That's not right. Why did he have to come so close? 5 meters is way farther than that.
Hmm?
5 meters. Wait, wait. What is that? Why is there a dragon here? Field mice scatter crawling between the beasties. I just don't got reminded of Skyrim. It's just I don't want to go there because there might be more forest trolls. Let's go to Kaadnua. Slow mode can be used to direct characters combat without pausing. Oh, fast mode is used for traveling through areas the party had little explored. Smart, so like D for fast. If you will default, pressing the D key will make fast mode. Whoa, pretty. I like the. Oh, one thing I wanted to do is there's a force a to 8. Usually it's default is 4. Maybe that would make something sharper. No, I don't know. Whoa! He has a gun and a turban. Cool. Oh, there he is, Kana. Just off the side of the path into Kainua stands an imposing figure. A tall, thick-set Aomawa, clad in worn armor and peering up at the outer walls of the keep. In his hand is a small piece of charcoal, and it works feverishly at taking notes upon a small scrap of paper. More than once he has to reach up to prevent his colorful cap from falling off his head as he gazes upwards. Strangely, he doesn't find us a well-armed group um, dangerous. Okay, that moldy brickwork must be fascinating. What are you doing over there? I'm gonna be a little funny. This man looks over at you, blinking in surprise. His face splits in a wide and very toothy grin, and he waves the parchment in greeting.
It is. Well, not the wall itself, perhaps. The construction is very traditional. There are names scratched upon some of the bricks. Just there. Workers and masons, I expect. Carving a little immortality for themselves. It's a fine keep, Kaadnua. 2 centuries to its name, and abandoned for nearly as long.
Whoa. Yeah. Definitely feels like his voice is like one of a tall or a large man.
But the truly interesting part is in there. And I haven't had much luck in reaching the keep itself. I hoped to find the master of this place, a man by the name of Meerwald. But it seems that he either holds his privacy most dear, or else has been devoured by his house guests.
Oh, we're seeking Merwell too. He's a watcher, same as me. I came here looking for Merwald as well. What do you want from Merwald? Why haven't you gone inside?
Oh, truly? Then perhaps we can help one another. The grounds are infested with all manner of beasts. I've never seen the like. I didn't want to risk it alone, but you seem capable. Together, I'm sure we could manage it. And then we can both ask our questions of Meerwald.
Merwald, okay.
I seek a great treasure, you see. Not gold or silver, but the Tanvi Oratoa. You might call it the Book of Virtues. It's a sacred text of the Rauatai, but we possess only a fragment of it.
Oh, cool. He's seeking like, well, like Chanter, he's seeking for tomes of knowledge or tomes of like virtue or yeah, like sacred text that will power his chants. I think something like that. Coolio. Well.
A
Continue.
year I've journeyed in search of the rest, and I uncovered evidence that leads me to believe the original lies just there, beneath the keep.
Why would the Stanley Oratoha be here in Ladirwood? Precisely, that is the very question, he laughs. It is a long and twisting tale, my friend, as all good chants should be. I can tell you more if you wish, in time. Let's go meet Marwell then.
Excellent. Lead on, my friend, and I will be at your heels. Ah, wait. Speaking of that, I ought to warn you first. Wondrous teeth, I nearly forgot. I have, at times, been followed. It began in Adir, and in Exometon they attacked outright. I believe they do not wish for me to find what I am looking for.
Oh, there's some other force faction that doesn't want him to find whatever he's looking for. That book, that artifact, Book of Virtues, might be connected to the whole soul things. If it's Kainua and this is a soul watcher, another soul watcher, that's what I'm gonna call them.
I say believe, but I have been told as much by one of my would-be assassins. I pay them little mind. Humorless sorts in long robes. But it's why I bought the sword, you see. And it's only fair that you should know.
What are a few assassins between friends?
I'm glad you're not discouraged. Come then. Who knows what we will find inside?
Before we go
I'm
there
here.
though,
Of course.
I'd want to actually do as many quests as possible in other regions and then come here. I don't want to just miss something because we went too fast. Alright.
Following your lead.
Alright. Well, first I want to go this.
I shall.
And Kana, I'm actually gonna make him, even though he has this good arquebus, I'm gonna have him with the arquebus. And he can still have that, but Stork. I want him to be basically another 12 deflection. 12 deflection. 4 accuracy. Okay. And do I have a rapier fast one-handed? So they attack faster. How about, what does he have? Average. Saber. Sabers are curved, single-edged swords capable of inflicting severe wounds, though they are less effective against armor than standard swords. They are deadly against unarmored enemies. I think I should have something that attacks armored enemies. Good against unarmed enemies. What else do I have in terms of one-handed? I have this average Xarib spear. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a rapier and a shield. What kind of shield does he have? Yeah, alright. Well, I want you to be sort of color-coded, so... it's not... it's the same thing. It's not a big difference, but... Alright. Kanarua. You will have to be changed in terms of... Whoa, looks awesome. Tusi Grin. Piranha Man. Alright,
Following your lead.
find character. Kana? Oh, there it is. Okay, 4. So we're gonna do change class, companion, Kana, clone, 4, and we're gonna make him into a chanter, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Duel the edge beyond the point. I think I like this. At the sight of their comrades, their hearts grew bold. Emboldened allies in the area of effect, giving opponents fortitude and will. Since a lot of my people are kind of low on fortitude, that will help more. This drains a portion of endurance from all enemies in the area of effect. That might actually be good because he'll be up front. At the same time, giving more fortitude for himself and the other tank will be better than dealing damage. I think that's better. Oh, he can do 2? Awesome. The concentration, he's not gonna be attacking casters. He could, but that's not too much. Move speed, yeah, these 2 are the best, I think. In terms of Phantom, I think does more damage, but he's gonna be just skeletons. Add more just bodies on the floor, on the basically the chessboard. That's pretty good damage. I'm gonna go for the Phantom just because it deals a lot of damage, and yeah, so that should be good. He has lore. He is a chanter. He could use stuff, but I already have 2 casters who can use things. I'd rather go athletics with him. Oh, another invocation? That's 3 skeletons. He's gonna be my summoner. Ancient memory. That's pretty good. I'm gonna make him weapons shield style for defense though. They're gonna be my tanks. Alright.
Yes?
Let's save. And delete that. Delete that. Gilded Vale, not needed. And we're gonna change his stats now to be a tank. Actually, I haven't even looked at his stats. Cannot was stats, so...
On your word.
Yeah, they don't make sense. This makes sense, 19. This sort of higher, this higher. He doesn't need the high might counter text, no, not really. Kind of stupid. Oh, adds one more interact. Cool. Alright. So we're gonna do attributes core, companion, Kana, clone, 4, might 8. What's after might? Constitution 8. Yeah, and Constitution dexterity 8. But stopping perception 18. The intellect 18. And what's the other one? Last one, resolve at 18. Alright.
Yes?
On your word.
Is why is his perception still not 18? I didn't change it. I see. That's what. Perception.
Following your lead.
There you go. That's more like it.
I'm here.
Okay. 2 new saves. Delete the old one. Get to the most newest one, and we have a party. And now I am not scared. I just need to change my party basically.
Yes?
Composition, Kanarua. Let's do that. 2, and I'm in the middle. But then somebody can get through me. Alright. Alright. Let's do the first
I
one.
shall.
2 tanks up front. I have a clear range to attack. I could give Kanarua's fine Estork sword to... This rod attacks speed average. Extremely slow, but it does a lot of damage. Even though he did quite good damage with that rod. Yeah, I'll keep that. Okay, looks good. I do have this disappointer. Can I enchant it? Yeah, I don't have enough of anything. Fine, damaging. Secondary damage, slaying. Whoa, cool. So slaying adds bonuses against beast primordials, basically types of creatures. Second, adds corrosive. Just a minute. Yeah, that was my alarm. I just wake up earlier than usual. Alright. Because I can't sleep lately. Alright. Accurate damaging. Accuracy, damage. I think accuracy is better. Well, damaging. 1.3 times more. We'll see. But it's cool how you could enchant stuff. And I just think if I could enchant it once, I might get rid of the bad thing. But still, it's a pistol when I want a blunderbuss. So I might not even end up using it. Well, anyways, let's go back and explore.
Indeed.
Explore around. What this sort of creates is... It's okay. Let's go. Let's go to Valewood. Well, actually, Gilded Vale. Pick up as many quests as we can, and then go to Valewood. I think let's do that. Let's see if we get if there are any like random effects on the road, like random encounters.
I only need a minute.
This might be an encounter, no? Oh, no, it's not. So there's a Blackhammer Smithery. There's a road to the east. There's a windmill. There's an Ingrod's house. You can check these other houses. Check the Temple of Eothas. Road south. Blackhound Inn. Road west. Alfra's house. And north. Maybe road east is like more of the city. It might not be. But let's check this house. Let's check the smithery. They might have something to sell. Need to find a place to sit and have a smoke. Okay. Black Hammer smithery. Why is everything Black Hammer here? Alright, let's check. Whoa. Well, look at that. Whoa! Oh, apparently these people care about reputation. Well, I don't want to be killing the whole thing, so there's no backup. Alright. Note to self, don't just randomly pick stuff up because it worked. Oh man. Alright, let's save this time. That is hilarious. Right.
I shall.
Commoner, guard, apprentice. Oh, okay. Let's talk to this guy. Tunnel. This Aomao man is of an impressive build, towering above the countertop. His skin is a dusky blue of the deeper oceans, and his thick arms boast corded muscle. Small ears frame a square-jawed face, coated in smeared soot and arcing black tattoos alike. He offers you a broad smile as you approach. Welcome. You're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? Is this your shop? That it is. Been here near on 20 years now. Seen all manner of things over the years. Good luck and bad. Tuatano glances at the guard standing watch along the wall, but the black hammer smithery pains. Oh, because of the guard. What do you have here? You come to us at a strange time, I'm afraid. The stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer yet. All forged right here, the Black Hammer. What happened? We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near on a week now and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe to make some coin to another stores. And out of that lot would dare. He'll write about the bandits. Their situations in villages like this and exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. That's what Alas brings to the table. Tuatano scratches his jaw, thinking, if you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon. Or my shipment, at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. I was just passing through it. I'll be back there. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Raedric. Tuatano glances at the nearby guard. And that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I'll see them back safe and sound. Where will the wagon travel from? We send the wagon up to New Hiomar with weapons, and it swings around through Lockholm and the like to purchase supplies. Shortest route back is through the Black Meadow, and then north through the wilds. Tuatano shakes his head. Had a trader come through with word they'd made it to Lockholm, but haven't heard a thing since. I'll see them back safe and sound. I'd appreciate your trying anyhow. You bring back the supplies at least, and I'll have much more to offer you. A discount to start, and if you find my workers, or you give them a good smack upside the head for me. Alright, so I already have sort of two quests that'll put me in a good graces with the town. At least with the tavern and the blacksmiths. I'm thinking to do those so that I get a discount and then I get my stuff. My party is pretty. I think it can handle things. So even though I want to buy stuff, but better with a discount. The bellows sigh into the furnace and the coals burn brighter still. Let's talk with the apprentice. Don't tell Tuatano, but I think that Dunstan over in First Fires, might have an edge on him. First Fires. That shifty little Orland better watch himself. These guys. Ah, no, that guy, commoner. Hello, I'm just browsing. Yeah, right, you're just browsing. I was just browsing right here, too. Oh, I see. Anything red is stealing. With a red hand like that, if it's not a red hand, then it's not stealing. It's just you picking up stuff. Alright, let's see. I think I can talk to this Robin Hood type character. Look at that. Oh! I could make myself look like Robin Hood. Find a green cap like that and just do all green. Alright. Harlan Orenson. Yeah, I thought I could reach into his soul, use my soul watcher powers. You see a man crouching, surreptitious and alone, a series of untamed shrubs, all that hides him from the vision ahead. His eyes are locked on a Delemgan, beautiful and terrible, eyes half lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently. Then the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquillity is broken by the bird's startled squawk. The Delemgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. What? She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting, and with agonizing slowness he is before her. Then something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side and begins to hiss. Fingers suddenly claws and eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes. And just as soon as she strikes, she is gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire nevertheless and begins to chant, but the words of magical language of his own imagining, scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow, and the silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something, but if there is something there, you do not see it. Weird. Huh. That was an interesting episode. Duegan Steelcolor. This, you see a group of adventurers surrounded by a crowd of attacking Zaurups. This man is with them, seemingly unconcerned by the battle, even detached from it, as he stands in the middle of his comrades chanting, his expression bordering on elation. His voice is powerful and deep, booming out across the combatants as a rich counterpoint to the chaos of their fighting. With every phrase, the battlefield changes. His allies grow with the pulsing blue light, freezing the Zaurups that surround them. A blazing pyre erupts from the ground, cutting and burning the creatures and sending them scattering. One of the fallen Zaurups suddenly explodes as three giant grubs crawl from his corpse and attack the remaining enemies. The man continues to chant, thoroughly enthralled in the joy of the moment. Finally, the creatures have been reduced to one. His allies stand back as the man approaches it, still chanting. He removes his hammer and swings it at the Zaurup. His phrase ends as a hammer connects with its head, punctuating the spell and bringing his song to an end. Oh, that's like an awesome description of how a chanter fights, of the chanter class. That is awesome. Maybe this guy is a Cipher, because that didn't make much sense to me. Alright, let's do those two quests. So one in Black Meadow for sure. That'll give us a... I don't want to go back and forth, but at the same time, as they come in, I think we could do the quests. We don't need to pick up every quest, but we might try. Let's just try to pick up as many quests as possible. That's a villager. Been thinking about joining family over in Durwood. They have it far better than us. Careful if you head out east. Okay, I've got that. Can I go into this house? No. A villager. Okay, same thing. You'd think these days would be a boon. There's the cows. I don't think every house is enterable. Only some. Oh, this is why it's good to pick up. Despite the rain, the stalks feel as dry and stiff as a locust husk. Nope, nothing here. I mean, we could go outside, but I'm just trying to see. Hey, my face, my face. Let's see this Ingroed's house. If we can even get there. See, no red. I think I'm just gonna save because I read a lot of stuff. Yeah, see? When it's not red, it's fine to take stuff. When it's red, it's considered stealing. Ingroed and non-ton, okay. Hey, it's not red, hehe. What did I get? Oh, I got enough experience to level. Julio and Julio. Okay, I'll go mechanics and athletics. Ooh, yes. 1, 2. That's awesome. Mental binding. Definitely getting that because it's overwhelmed the target's mental ability to communicate with its own body, paralyzing it and causing its soul to emit a shock wave and can leave nearby enemies stuck. Its speed of fast, so it's very fast to cast and deals 4 damage. The target's paralyzed and anybody around it is stuck. Just a really awesome spell. Amplified Thrust bounces psychic energy harmlessly off the target into the closest nearby enemy, causing pierce damage, violently pushing them backwards. Okay, but not as good at this. Mind Blades is really good. Co-op the target's essence, generating a slashing blade of force that attacks them before leaping up to 5 additional targets. I could see a cheese build of Ciphers having Mind Blades and Mental Binding and just paralyzing, stucking everybody, and then just doing crazy Mind Blade damage. So it's average speed, but it jumps the targets. It just does a lot of slash. What's Phantom Foes? Flanked for 28 seconds. That's actually pretty good. Invades the minds of targets in the area, causing them to believe they're surrounded by phantom foes, leaving them flanked. This is good if I have like a rogue in the party. So then, when they're flanked, the rogue gets more attack. Otherwise, not so good. Psycho Vampiric Shield, not great for not even great and useless for a ranged cipher. I totally understand if you're going for a melee cipher, but but at the same time, it has a range of 8 meters. Stealing portion for resolve notes to deflect. I could see it putting on my tanks maybe. Recall Agony. This is pretty cool. Cause it to relive the psychic trauma of an injury moments after receiving it, experiencing damage all over again. But I heard it's bugged. But these two are just so good. So I'm gonna go for Mental Binding and Mind Blades. Yes, more spells. Okay, Ingrid. This man and woman appear to have been in deep conversation, working and closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses, her smile faltering.
Hail, traveler.
Can we help you? She looks over to her companion, brows burning with confusion. Do you know this man, Nantan? Nantan shakes his head. I don't believe so. Was there something you wanted, stranger? You two seem in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so, Ingrid laughs. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and, well, in truth, I think I've had my fill of this town. Nantan reaches to take her hand. It's time for some new scenery, she says. Is there anything you can tell me about Gilded Vale? Only that you'll want to be moving on as soon as you can. You'll have seen the tree, I imagine, but the route goes deeper. If you were looking for work, I'd say you have a better chance for it a bit elsewhere. We're headed to Defiance Bay ourselves. Okay. I already have that, I think. Let's check. Broken Stone War? Yeah, they seem all to have that. Did I grab it? No.
Of course.
I'll take that crossbow and your copper, and you don't care.
Greetings.
That's great. And you don't
Well
care
met,
still,
friend.
and you still don't care. And, ooh, what's that? This bottle of sun red is half empty. You're right.
I'm
Nothing
here.
to see here,
Indeed.
I guess.
I don't...
Oh, Alas was saying something, but oh well. Sorry, Alas. I cut you in the middle of whatever you were saying. Okay, let's check the windmill. Is this place a windmill? Alfra's house? And that's it. Then we can do at least those 2 starting quests. Oh, I would like to get that, but there's something... Villager? Ooh, that's a godlike. Fire godlike. Definitely, yeah. Doran Chamberlain. Okay, reach out for the soul. I want to read. Okay, I don't know what's happening to the left of me. Okay, you see a large crowd gathered in the middle of a courtyard. This man stands in the midst of them, a cloak pulled over his head, holding it closed around his neck. The crowd has congregated around a platform and they all watch, transfixed, as a man is led to the platform flanked by two city guardsmen. Uh-oh, sounds like an execution. The man is shackled hand and foot, but carries himself as a nobleman, not deigning to even glance at the crowd. The cloaked man pulls his cover closer around his face and turns to leave, hunching over to avoid being seen. A cry on the platform, crier on the platform unrolls the parchment and begins to read, but the man pays no attention, intent on getting away from the courtyard. The crier's voice grows louder and more intense as he reads, and voice from the crowd start to punctuate his sentences. As the jeers and shouts grow more frequent, and with each one the cloaked man flinches and his shoulders droop. He breaks from the crowd, coming to the edge of the courtyard as the crier reaches the end of his proclamation. The crowd grows silent again, save for the occasional shout. The man turns back to look at the platform, seeing his father kneeling before the block, neck exposed. The executioner moves into position, lifting his axe to strike. The man turns suddenly, unable to watch. There's a wet thunk, and the crowd breaks into cheers and applause. He leans against the wall, regaining his composure and straightens up. With obvious resolve, he strides off, away from the crowd and his legacy. So this guy, I think, is him being in the crowd, watching his father die, get chopped off. Wow, dark. How about this fella, Rudolfir Necatore? I reach out for the soul. You see a pair of immaculately polished leather boots and an impeccably maintained goatee. Their owner, a slightly hook-nosed man with a wicked grin and narrow eyes, he bobs his feathered hat at a nearby merchant as he ambles by, a small piece of parchment held tight in his fist, ink staining his fair fingers. He seems to know most of the merchants in the market, stopping to engage some, nodding at others, even bartering for minor goods with a select few, always smiling, laughing, and exchanging jibes. He approaches a heavy-set Aumaua, smile plastered stiff across his face, and jokes about the weather. She jokes back, subtly palming him several gold coins. When he walks away, the paper in his hand is gone, and the smile on his face is far more genuine. He tips his cap at her, winking, and trundled off with a new spring in his step. Basically, the average rogue. Alright. What did the villagers say? Should I go? We can get some spring berries. I'm not sure if you can get more of those spring berries. Let's go inside. Let's see what's happening here. That looks like some nobleman. And Kera Elos? Yeah, that'll be stealing. Alright. Maybe she's like looks like supplies for like casters. No, just another soul reach. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay, coolio. Kaera Iloth. You see a crowded marketplace, vendor stalls lining the road. Their proprietors' voices calling out to passers-by to come sample their wares. This woman wanders through the throngs, strolling hand in hand with another woman. They peruse the vendor's goods, tarrying at a book merchant with a number of old and beautiful tomes, chatting with one another about what they see. One will pick up a book and show it to the other, who will take it, comment on it, and place it back on its shelf. Then the first will snatch up the book again and quickly pay the merchant before the other can snatch it back. They walk away from the market weighed down by packs filled with books, still hand in hand, standing close, comfortable and familiar with each other. As they pass down a somewhat deserted street, an object suddenly hits this woman in the chest and bounces off, rolling away towards one of the buildings. The woman stops and looks at the object, an apple, and then back up at the person who threw it. There's nothing special about him aside from his angry look on his face and the two other apples he holds. Before either woman can move, the man draws back and throws another one at them, this time hitting the second woman in the forehead. He yells at them something derisive and hateful, something about a legacy and about responsibilities. The woman raises her hand to her head and wipes the juice and bits of fruit from her face and stares the man down defiantly. The first woman squeezes her hand and puts the other on her companion's shoulder, attempting to calm her down. The other woman pulls a book from her pack and holds it before her, muttering under her breath. She pulls her hand free and waves it above the book, an aura forming around her. Oh. The first woman's still trying to calm her down, but all she says goes unheard. The man, uncaring of the events happening in front of him, draws back and throws the last apple. As it arcs through the air toward them, the second woman brings up her hand and points at the apple. A glowing orb of energy flies from her hand and strikes the apple, causing it to explode, raining bits of apple down on the road and buildings around them. The man's face changes, anger joined by fear, looking like he's trying to decide if he's running or attacking the better course of action. The second woman has started chanting again, her hand glowing, her eyes narrowing. This woman steps in front of her, uh, placing herself between her love and their attacker. Okay. She touches her face, then stroking it while whispering calming words. A kiss. The woman's countenance changes. She calms, her eyes softening, her lips regaining the lost smile. First woman smiles again as well and kisses the other. Withered scum, the man behind them says, and the two women turn to face him, staring him down defiantly. They join hands and begin walking again, moving past him without so much as a sideways glance. So they're women and lesbians? Okay, that's what I gather. Um, how about this guy? Edlin Prioston. But now she's only one. Where is the other one? Something happened to her. You see a key turn gently, steady, and hear a ghostly click as the door swings inward. Two figures slip in, locking the door behind them, and begin their prowl. Their hunt is efficient, and it takes them little time to acquire a sizable collection of documents and oddly shaped velvet pouches. Quick hands fill pockets, rucksack, bags. Okay, this is a rogue. The door opens downstairs and everything freezes. Footsteps, a tired giggle. The thieves are all eye whites and short breath as they empty their pockets of all but the necessities. Anything noisy hurriedly replaced. Silence from downstairs. Then tentative steps up the staircase. A voice called out. One thief creeps forward, the other gesticulating wildly for him to return. He continues forward, crouching by the banister. He sees a gaudy shoe and shoves. The woman falls with a cut-off scream, rolling lifelessly to the floor below. Swearing, the second thief grabs her brother, and they make their escape, collecting whatever of value they can find out. So Edlin? That looks. I think that's a woman. Yeah. All right. Anyways, not much here. I thought that there would be like a caster sort of a shop, like there's the blacksmiths, but it's a small village. That was too much to expect, I guess. Springberry. Despite the rains, okay. That's to exit. Alright, let's see this windmill. Alright, I have a bit too many saves. Is there... I saw something there, no? No. Okay, how do I get there? Oh, there it is, okay. Get over here. Fast mode. Uh-oh. Swainer, we know there's more grain in there, Trumbull. We won't settle for scraps while you grow fat on our crops. A muffled shouting emerged from inside the mill. The first of you junkers comes through that door, gets a shot between the eyes. Gods hear me, Swainer. I'll put you down like a dog. Swainer, come away for now, lads, but we'll be back, Trumbull, and we'll have fair prices, or by the flame we'll have a reckoning. Huh. Investigate the feud against the grain. Alright. Let's solve this food shortage business, this feud. Settler 0, okay. What I want to do actually is read up on what the journal says happened. Oh, it's night. I love how it has night, day, night cycle. That's really, look, it's like a flame. Of course, there's nobody to put out in the flame, but that's okay. All right. The journal, yeah. Visions. You have seen visions of another time and place. You were walking in a gray chamber toward a gray giant machine, and a man standing in front of it. You want to ask him something, but what it was wasn't clear. That's that guy who did that crazy ritual. Biography. Okay, you fell ill traveling with a caravan bound for Gilded Vale. The caravan master sent you off with one of his guides, Kalisha, in search of a remedy. While out searching for the remedy, you were ambushed and returned to your camp to find it slaughtered at the hands of angry locals. You dealt with them only to be nearly killed by a wind that threatened to shear your soul from your body. You escaped with hidden Kalisha into an ancient ruin. You emerged from the ruin to find a strange ritual being performed at some kind of ancient machine. There was a man there who commanded others, and there was something oddly familiar about him. Whoa. As he left, the machine began to spin, generating some kind of energy, and there was a blast that felt like windstorm you had encountered earlier. It turned the others who had been with him to ash, and neither Heoden nor Kalisha survived. You were knocked unconscious by the blast, and when you came to, you felt odd. You were seeing things, hearing things. You departed to the ruins, attempting to reach Gilded Vale on foot, where hopefully you would be able to find somebody who would cure you. Alright, let's see the quests we have. We have tasks. Some of the farmers in Gilded Vale claim that Trumbull, the miller, is withholding grain. The hungry farmers are on edge. It seems likely that the situation will escalate. It seems between the miller and some local farmers are reaching a boiling point. It may be worth investigating. The miller has taken refuge inside his mill, and the farmers have headed to the local inn for the time being. Late for dinner. The Blackhound Inn. Vale has lost its beloved cook. Much like the rest of the town, Gilded Vale's inn has seen better days. It doesn't get much business, but the inn's master, chef, usually draws in a small but steady amount of visitors. That is, until his recent disappearance during a routine trip north for supplies. The innkeeper has suggested he might have come to harm on the road through the Valewood, seeking aid in terms of a chef safely returned. So both of these are tasks. What's the difference between the task and quests? I finished. These are finished. The hollowing of the Deerwood. Hollowing mean the hollowborn. Basically, that's what they verb hollowing, making the making of hollowborn children. That phenomena, why it's happening. But it's already been like an hour, so we're gonna continue from this point where we're gonna basically talk and try to get some order in this town. Be the good guys. All right, see you in episode 5 next.